Rolling. All right, all right, all right. Good evening, everybody. I'm so glad to have you here. My name is Jennifer Matthews, come to you live every Thursday night. So glad to have you join us. This is our weekly live show called Developing Your Debt Free Dream Lifestyle with yours truly, Jennifer Matthews. And I coach Henry's, like a man's name, Henry, high earner, not rich yet, and HE, high earner, NRY, not rich yet, to get out of debt using my signature money system, MONEY, my signature money system to get out of debt and start dreaming again and living that dream lifestyle. So I am so glad that you chose to join us and we are here. So we are live every Thursday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time on Facebook on my business page, which is Matthews on Money. And we are also live on Zoom for those of you who are not on Facebook. And you can also dial in. There's a telephone number so that if you are traveling or out and about and you cannot join us visually, and usually if you're on Zoom, I have slides. And a lot of times, not always, but a lot of times, I post the videos on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, Matthews on Money. So I'm going to share my screen and get rolling with the slides. So let that come up. Okay. Come on, Zoom. There we go. Let me share the slides and we get them going. I got fun stuff tonight. I got fun stuff. Fun, fun, fun. It's always fun. Fun for me. Come on, slides. Here we come. All right, Developing Your Debt-Free Dream Lifestyle, hosted by yours truly. We always start by getting the legal stuff out the way. Individual financial results may vary. Jennifer S. Matthews, Creating Financial Literacy LLC, and any of its entities do not render financial, legal, tax, or real estate advice. The content is for informational purposes only, meaning that you always do your research. As I mentioned, most of the recordings, the Zoom recordings with the videos, go on YouTube, almost all of them. So here's how you access them on YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in Matthews on Money. It's my last name, Matthews on Money. All one word, no spaces, Matthews on Money. Hit the subscribe button. If you were here last week, you know I was on vacation in Florida. I still didn't post that one, y'all. So I owe you one. I got to post last week's, okay? Vacation got a little bit extended. I'm going to talk about that tonight. Okay, so last week's, I still owe you. I got to put up last week's, okay? So go to YouTube, type in Matthews on Money, all one word. Hit the subscribe button so that you know when I post a video. Watch the videos. There are some great videos there, great content. And share the videos. Get other people watching the videos. Make sure they subscribe. Okay? So that's how you access our YouTube channel. So here's the first slide. I had a little too much fun in Florida. Okay, I'm in Philly now. I had a little too much fun in Florida. Starting off with the first video, um, rented a convertible. My mom is 85 and she was tired. She needed a break. So here's a picture. We had a silver Mustang convertible and she was riding around Florida with the top down, blowing through her hair. Y'all know last week my hair was a wreck because I had convertible hair. And here in the picture, we spent most of our time just north of Orlando. Hey, Brenda, and over to Cocoa. So I have a little graphic here so you can see where we were, and it's all tied in. This is developing your debt-free dream lifestyle, and I want you to see what the dreams are about. Okay, so we spent 5 days with friends who are living their dream lifestyle, and these are people who did not have extraordinary incomes, but they're living their dream lifestyle. So here on the screen, I want you to go and watch this on YouTube when I post it. Here is the clubhouse where we stayed. Okay, we stayed with a friend, and this is the clubhouse in the subdivision where we stayed. It's a gated community, and he retired from up north and bought a house in a gated community. Almost all the communities down there gated. And this is the clubhouse in the gated community where he lives. Then went over to Cocoa because I love being around the water. So if you know me, I love water. So this is a park in Cocoa, Florida. My girlfriend, who I've been friends with since undergrad, she used to live in a condo overlooking this park. So in this park is in Cocoa, Florida, and the bridge in this picture goes to Merritt Island. And she had a condo. The last time I stayed with her, it's a few years ago because I've been back once and didn't stay with her. But when I stayed with her a few years ago, she lived in a condo overlooking this park and this bridge to Merritt Island. And I also have a graphic here. So Cocoa, and then the bridge to Merritt Island, and then you go across Merritt Island, you take another bridge over to Cocoa Beach. And Cocoa Beach is on the same strip of land as Cape Canaveral. So you may be more familiar with Cape Canaveral, where NASA does a lot of launches. So just for a point of reference. So I have a picture here of this park that's pretty popular in Cocoa, and the bridge over to Merritt Island. So top down in the convertible, took mom over to Cocoa. And then if I go to the next slide, because I knew my mom would like the village of Cocoa, which is quaint with little shops, and we just walked in and out of the shops, and she just enjoyed it, just walking around. It was sunny and 85 degrees. So my girlfriend is from Cocoa, so she's living her dream lifestyle in that she actually retired. She's my age, so she's mid-50s, and she retired from her career, and she's starting her second career, but she's back in her hometown, which is Cocoa, and she actually moved to Merritt Island, and I didn't get to go see where she's living now because me and mom had stuff to do. Actually, it was Thursday. I had to come back and get online with y'all, so I couldn't hang out and go see her house in Merritt Island because we were about an hour and a half from where we were staying just north of Orlando. So I had to hightail it back in the convertible, top down, to get back to go online live with you guys last week. But just some pictures of what Cocoa Village looks like and the beautiful waterways, the Indian River in Cocoa. So just some pictures of that. Then another day we went to Solavita, and I have pictures. That's a 55 and older active adult community in Kissimmee. I have a lot of friends that live there. And so I found online an aerial view of Kissimmee. I want you guys to see this. I want you to really go online and look at it. So I found an aerial view of this 55 and older active adult community. When I say I have a lot of friends there, I'm talking, I got more than a dozen friends who retired from up north and bought houses in this community, Solvita. Everybody in Solvita has a golf cart. So they have like 1 and 2 car garages, and then they have half garages where you park the golf cart. It's so cool. So everybody rides around the community in the golf cart. So in this picture is one of their like little clubhouses, and you'll also see the fitness center, and then what they call their little downtown where they have the bank, the post office. They have all kinds of activities that are on site and off site, and it's just a huge community. So my girlfriend that we saw there, she was talking about how this coming Tuesday, they're having a Mardi Gras parade. It's one of their biggest events. They have food trucks come in, they have vendors, and they have this big Mardi Gras parade. And she's going to be one of the belly dancers in the Mardi Gras parade. Girlfriend is 60 years old. So when I'm talking about your dream lifestyle, she's been in Solvita for 4 years and she loves it. She loves it. She does all the activities. She goes to all the fitness classes, the on-site activities. They have a cruise. Some of the residents are going on a cruise. But here's the funny thing. So Solvita is built. They got all these lakes, and you know where there's water in Florida, there's alligators. So we were at my mom's friend's house, and I had all my friends come over there, and they were like, oh yeah, that alligator that's living here now is so big, they need to trap that thing and take it out. And it was like no big deal. They have alligators and they ignore them. I'm like, okay, Houston, I want to retire to Florida, but y'all talking about alligators like we talk about pigeons in Philadelphia. It was so funny. And then where we were staying, just north of Orlando, when you entered the gate, there was a sign like you see on the side of the road talking about like road work and stuff. The sign said recent bear sighting, keep your garage door closed. I'm like, all right, Lord, you might be making Florida like no longer a choice for me and my dream lifestyle, because Solvita got alligators that they're ignoring, and north of Orlando, they having bear sightings like all the time, like it's no big deal. So, I might have to reconsider Florida. But point is, these are folks, everyday middle class income, retired from up north, living their dream lifestyle in Florida. So I want you to take a look at these pictures, uh, because these folks were not making monstrous salaries. They were not making multiple six-figure salaries. I know them. I know them very well. And I know what they were making, approximately what they were making. It was not multiple six-figure salaries. Okay. So I just open with that because I want you to know that yes, you can. First of all, you can get out of debt, which is what we're going to talk about. I'm still in the series on money, MONEY, explaining my signature system, but my vacation got a little bit extended. We were in Florida for 5 days, and when we got back to Maryland, my mom had so much fun that she stayed with me, and I brought her to Philadelphia last night, so I kind of didn't have a chance to make tonight's presentation on the letter E. So we're going to do something on debt, and I'll get back on track, okay? So let's talk debt. Hey, Lisa. So let's talk about debt, because we are on a mission to be debt free. And when you go back and you look at this on YouTube and you see these pictures, I want you to know that these are everyday folks. And off the top of my head, at least 3 of them didn't go to college. At least 3. One is a retired hairstylist. Okay, so, and I'm not putting anybody down. I'm trying to put it in the context. Okay, I'm trying to put it 2 are retired school teachers. I'm trying to let you know that these folks are not, they're not the Bill Gates of the world. They're all like us. They're all like us. So let's talk debt, because we're on a mission to become debt free so that we can live our dream lifestyle. Hashtag I can be debt free and hashtag Matthews on money. So as always, grab a notepad, because you are planning your debt-free dream lifestyle. So you need to write the vision and make it plain. So you're in the right place today if you're stressed by debt, you're tired of scraping by, you're tired of arguing about money. And remember, those arguments about money can be with yourself. Yeah, I want to buy that. You know you can't afford it. Oh, I want to do such and such. You know you really ain't got the money for that. Okay? Sometimes those arguments are with yourself, not with your spouse, significant other, not with your child. You're in the right place today if you hate not having money for something you or your child wants, or you're in the right place today if you know you make good money, but you just don't seem to be getting ahead, or you're not where you think you should be financially. You're in the right place today if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired for the last time. We always say we're sick and tired of being sick and tired, but then we don't do anything about it. And we've talked about this before. Living life without a system puts us in a vicious cycle. We're in a state of control, a state of confusion. We're out of control. We're in this vicious cycle. We bought too much stuff, so we're broke. We bought too much stuff, so it creates a financial emergency, which keeps us from being able to plan for the future. It makes us not have any type of financial cushion. We're on this vicious cycle, this treadmill, and it's spinning out of control. God bless you, Mom. She back there sneezing. She'll put pepper on her food, okay? So we've been talking about my signature money system. So far, MONEY. So far, we covered M is for mindset, O is for observation, N is for knowledge. We still will cover E, which is execution, and Y is yearning. We will still cover those two, okay? But so far, we've covered M is for mindset, O is for observation, N is for knowledge, and we will cover the remaining two. Last week, when we covered knowledge, I laid down some hard facts, talked about how we spend our time. In 2019, the statistics were there. Adults average 3 hours and 35 minutes a day on watching television, and adults averaged 3 hours and 43 minutes a day on their phones, screen time, phones and tablets. When you add those two together, it was approximately 7 hours and 15 minutes a day. And then we work 8 hours a day and we commute an hour each way. So when it comes to knowledge towards the things you want and need, towards your goals and your dreams, when are you getting that knowledge? If we're watching TV and we're on our screens, when is that knowledge coming in? And as part of last week, we had a series of questions, and I'm just going to run through them because I really hope that I wasn't wasting my breath and that you actually went through these questions. I know I didn't get a chance to post this on YouTube yet, but you're supposed to be writing down what I'm going over. The questions I asked you last week: how much time do you spend watching TV each day? You were supposed to track that. How much screen time on your phone or tablet? How many hours each day or week do you read something that advances your knowledge towards your goals and dreams? You don't have to be a money nerd like me, and I'm not even a money nerd. Oh, you get in a circle with some of my peers, and you will see what a money nerd is. But you were supposed to track that. And then you were supposed to track how many hours each day or week do you read for entertainment. And I mean reading that's not work related and reading that's not going towards your goals or dreams. Those were the questions from last week that you were supposed to track. And see, Facebook don't want to talk back to me. Let me see if Zoom is going to talk back to me. No, Zoom ain't talking back to me either. Okay? I don't come on here every Thursday for my health. I come on here every Thursday for you guys. Now, this week, can you be debt free? Yes, absolutely. Why are you not debt free? Why don't you believe you can be debt free? Because you don't see it on TV. In that 3 hours and change that you're watching TV. We believe what we see. And the advertisers and the media don't want us to see it or believe it. Why? Because they will lose out. Hey, Lisa. Because what does the commercial say? For everything else, there's a credit card. They want you to spend. They inundate our mailboxes with offers for more credit. 12 months, same as cash, 0% interest, balance transfers. They want us to stay in debt. But you don't have to be in debt. Here's another reason. The corporations and the shareholders want profits. And if you're paying with cash, there's not as much profit. But guess what? You're happy and free from financial stress. But guess what? When you're free from financial stress, your medical expenses go down. So it's a different kind of domino effect. So when your medical expenses go down, then that affects the doctors and the hospitals and the pharmaceutical industry. Oh, they don't want you to be happy and healthy. They don't want you to be happy and healthy and debt free. That's why it's not being advertised. But you can be debt free. There's a whole lot of debt free people. Join that club. Join that club. That's the club you want to be in. That's the club you want to be in. Here's another reason. Mindset. Now that video is on YouTube. M is for mindset. In my signature money system, the 5 letters, M is for mindset. And that's an issue. Because the mindset that got you into debt is not the mindset that will get you out of debt. People are so concerned with their image. When I used to drive a Honda Civic, somebody said to me something to the effect of, how are you going to help people with their money driving that car? I said, well, because I drive this car is one of the reasons why I got some money. She was like, people are not going to listen to you when they see what you drive. Okay, that might be true. But while they paying $800 a month for a car payment, and I haven't had a car payment in longer than I can remember, that's part of the reason for the difference between them and me. I had a man that was in foreclosure, not my client, because he wasn't interested in being my client, paying almost $1,000 a month in car payments for, I think he was driving a Toyota 4Runner when they first came out, almost $1,000 a month. And I said, get rid of the truck. Oh, I look good driving my truck. I said, okay, then you need to get an adapter so that your microwave will work in your truck, because you're going to lose your house keeping that truck. That's exactly what I told him. He couldn't be my client. You rather lose your house and keep a vehicle? And you have a family? That's mindset and image. The other thing is stuff. Dollars to donuts. 90% of the people, let me raise my hand first, can go to their closet and find something with tags on it that you never wore. My hand is in the air. Stuff. Now, how many times you have a bad day? You're a little down and depressed? Oh, I need some retail therapy. Guys might go to Best Buy or Home Depot, or now you just got to go to Amazon, Spotify, whatever, and do your retail therapy. It's still spending money for stuff that you probably don't need. If you need it, not want it, and not talk yourself into needing something that you really don't, making a want into a need. Can you be debt free when you spend more than you earn? Another challenge. We always want everything right now instead of delaying our gratification. Just hold off a minute. Because that's another challenge why we don't have enough money in our savings accounts, because money is burning a hole in our pocket. And our savings is underfunded, because every time we get money, we spend it on something. We don't set it aside. But you can be debt free. Absolutely. So, here are today's questions. Write them down. Do I spend more than I earn each month or each payday? Do I spend more than I earn? Question number 2. How much debt do I have? Do you even know? How much debt? How much debt do I have? And going along with that same question is, do I have more debt than I can handle? Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. And are you content with your debt and your financial situation? Are you content with it? Or are you seriously ready for a change? Remember that sick and tired of being sick and tired for the last time. Because we get sick and tired of being sick and tired and stay on the treadmill. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired for the last time? Are you seriously ready for change? Because we're on a mission to become debt free. We want to be in that club because that is a fun club to be in. Hashtag I can be debt free. Hashtag Matthews on money. And again, my signature money system has 5 keys: mindset, observation, knowledge, execution, and yearning. And we will cover execution and yearning. We will cover those. I'm off vacation now. We will cover those. Okay? And those are what I use to get my clients out of debt. Now, for those of you who are truly serious, I invite you to schedule a complimentary, no obligation debt elimination strategy session with me. All you have to do, 2 steps. Go to www.meetwithjennifer.com and schedule it for next week. Not this week, next week. Why? Because I'm going to send you a qualification questionnaire to fill out. Once I get that back, then I will confirm your appointment. Okay? www.meetwithjennifer.com. Make the appointment for next week, not tomorrow, not Saturday. Make the appointment for next week. I will send you the qualification questionnaire because I'm going to make sure you're serious. You might think you're serious. I'm going to make sure you are serious because my time is valuable. www.meetwithjennifer.com. Make the appointment for next week. Complimentary, no obligation. I will send you the qualification questionnaire. When you return it, because if you don't return it, I'm going to cancel the appointment. That's all. No hard feelings. It's cool. I just hit delete and we keep it moving. No problem. Okay? Then, if you return it, we keep the appointment. If not, I delete the appointment. It's all good. No obligation. We're good. Okay? Only those who are serious keep the appointment. Okay? You know I say this. Success doesn't come to you. You have to go to it. I say this almost every week. And that's all I have. So I will see you next week on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Hey, Tracy. I will see you next week. Follow me on Facebook. Make sure that you subscribe to this page. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Sign up for my newsletter. Newsletter's getting ready to come out. I got a couple of good things. We got a shredding event, free shredding event coming up. And hey, if you're interested in a federal job and you are local, I'm trying to get it on YouTube, but I got somebody who's going to teach you what to put on your resume to get through the USA job system. That's going to be Saturday, March 7th. So go to my website, matthewsonmoney.com, and sign up for my newsletter because I'm getting ready to put that in the newsletter. I'm hoping to broadcast it on Facebook, but I'm not sure. So that's going to be live Saturday, March the 7th. So you want to go sign up for my newsletter. Got some other stuff that's going in the newsletter. It's getting ready to come out as well. So thank you all for joining me. And I will see you next week, next week, February the 27th. The resume workshop is March the 7th. And Hey, hashtag I can be debt free. Let's get it done. Take care. Bye, everybody.